YouTube. I'm Ronnijay.
I'm Emonie.
And today we're doing a review slash reaction to this whole WAP stuff.
WAP.
Alright, you ready? Let's get it. That's a nice crib. That's a nice fountain.
Don't play with me. Nah, Gucci can't be that way that is coming down the stairs though.
I said certified free, 7 days a week, wet and gushy, make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you dealing with some wet and gushy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet and gushy. Give me everything you got for this wet and gushy. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this cookie right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, I'm kinda wild. Look at my mouth, look at my thighs. Sweater is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's roleplay, I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream, make it stream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a running me. Talk your style, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. Why you really ain't never got him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat for this wet and gushy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet and gushy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet and gushy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet and gushy.
Make it rain.
You don't gotta get nobody to kiss nothing to pay your tuition. That ain't the way.
Niggas will pay your tuition for nothing, boo. You ain't gotta do nothing. He ain't gotta kiss nothing. He just.
That's nice. How feel though?
Right there. You play yourself.
That body got.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look like that.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep. I need a Henny drink, I need a smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it. Hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Cookie A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well I'm tryna wet it. I let him, nah he diabetic. I don't wanna, I wanna, I want you to touch that. That swing in the back of my talking misfire. The sun is going and drying. It's coming outside, yeah. I run on that thing. Now the cuz behind me. The way that I spit, and he tryna sign me.
Your Honor, I'm a freak. Handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eat you. If he ate my eye, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang. You can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If he ill, me and ask who's is it when I ride the yeah, I'ma spell my name. Yeah, you dealing with some wet and gushy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet and gushy. Give me everything you got for this wet and gushy. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet and gushy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet and gushy. I'm talking wop. That's some wet and gushy. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet and gushy. Huh?
You like the pop part? It's really mad holes in the house, y'all. That ain't it.
There's some whores in this house. 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 There's some whores.
Babe, I don't know what you shaking your head for.
Bing, bada, boom. Alright, we jumping right into this, man. Listen, this is how I personally feel. You know, if you don't agree, you don't agree. But for those that agree, like and subscribe. Follow us on the gram. All that good stuff. Right? But yeah, listen. This song right here, I mean, if I was like probably maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe, I don't even know how to say long ago. But
Hold on, pause. You was with me 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I wasn't as mentally in tune with myself as I am now. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, few years back or whatever, especially high school. Let's take it back to high school. I would have been bumping.
Wait, hold on. First of all,
18.
why would you be bumping WAP when you a man?
I'll be bumping it so that
You got a WAP?
while I'm bumping it back in high school, if I would have turned it on in class, because I was a class clown, I would have did it just for the ladies to react. You get what I'm saying? So that they can start acting a fool and then, you know, just having fun. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of people view it that way now, even whether you're in high school or not.
What a lot of men do is they try to make you act like something that is not okay is okay so that you can do it, so that they can get what they want. But deep down inside, they're really judging you. If me and Ronnijay talking, he's like, "Meet me in the staircase," you know. And I'm like, no, I don't do those kind of things. Like, you know, and I'm telling him the truth. I don't do that. I don't know what you want to go do in the staircase. And he's like, yo, it's okay. It's not that serious. I'm your friend. I'm not going to try to hurt you. You think I'm that kind of so then they do like some kind of reverse psychology on you to make you think that you know you crazy. And you're like, okay. So then you go with them in the staircase. They take advantage of you. You feel awful. And then they get what they want.
And you sound like you relate too much. Man.
I'm just saying that's an example.
Yeah.
I don't relate, but I've seen it being done. Like, I've seen girls lower their standards for what you moving over for?
You sound like you relate too much.
I don't relate, babe. I was with you for like all my life.
Right.
Anyways.
You don't have to even always apply to a staircase scenario. It could apply to a movie theater scenario. It could apply to at a park in the nighttime scenario. You get what I'm saying? The point is that men will literally use this type of song to their advantage, or any other song to their advantage. Meaning I could put this song on. I know it's going to get a reaction out of some females, not all. Some are going to be like, I'm not doing that because, you know, they keep it classy or whatever. Some just do it out of fun. Some do it because they relate, like all the way to the point where they want it to be advertised.
Let's act out what different kind of girls would be like if you play the song.
Boom.
Oh yeah, that's my song. Y'all know about and then another girl would be like, okay.
Boom. 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 Boom.
So guys will try to get the first girl's reaction. They're gonna try to get as much information out of you as possible. They want to know if you got a WAP, if you got a WAP, and if if you're willing to give that WAP up,
or if you're willing to let us know. Because once you let us know certain things,
then they know what type of time.
Then I know what type of time you on. I know that. I mean, and don't get it wrong. You got a certain percentage of females out there that'll do all that, and they'll dub you. But my thing is that songs like this, when you got people like this that are idolized, talking about themselves like that, a big percentage of people follow that. They look up to that, so they're going to feel like it's okay to just simply tell the world, no matter where, when, why, that they have a, and anytime this song come on, I know the hood chicken heads is going to be, yes, all that. And that's what the hood dudes want, so that they can potentially see if you got that,
get a feel for that.
Right.
They want to know if you got the WAP or if you got the DOP.
Yeah, they want to know. But my main.
So, do you remember when we were in high school and we were just texting on Facebook when we first started talking, and I told you I was a freak?
Yeah, I remember that.
And you was like, what? I
don't know if your pops want to hear that though.
Okay, this is why these kind of songs are not okay. Because when I was younger, I felt like if I told him that, then maybe that would make him like me even more. Mm-hmm. Because when I was in elementary school, I dated this boy, and he cheated on me with this girl, and the reason was because she was freakier. I mean, what was we doing in middle school? Kissing? Like I wasn't there yet, and she was. So when I started talking to Ronnijay, I told him that, like, oh yeah, you don't know, I'm a little freak, stuff like that, and he was like, what? Like he had a totally different reaction than what I expected him to have, and he kind of was like, what? Why are you telling me that? What did you say?
That's not what I was interested in. Like, I cared if you was, because that keep things interesting, but to put that on the forefront, like if that's what's gonna keep me hooked or really, really want you, it was like a no. And I kind of think I said that straight, right? I let her know from the jump that wasn't my intentions, that wasn't who I am, but everybody's not gonna be like me.
There could be a situation where you tell somebody that, and then they like, okay, yeah, I'm all right, I know what I'm gonna get out of you. And then there could be a situation where a man actually really likes you, and then you tell him that, and it throws him off because now he thinks you're a hoe. So that was my experience with him, and thank God it was with him and nobody. I don't think anybody would have took advantage of me because I wasn't dumb. But I just felt like that's what men like.
That's another thing. See, exactly. You don't have to be dumb, but because you have a certain type of perspective or view of what somebody may like, that automatically alters how you act. It alters your morals. It alters your characteristics. You may be thinking that everything that you're doing is smart and the best decision or by your choice, but at the same time, somebody that is aware of you being that way can manipulate you, because all they have to do is let you think that you know, because somebody telling me that, oh, I'm a freak, and I see the vibe of how you bringing it, I'm gonna make you feel like that's okay if I have intentions to do something to get something out of you. You can think that you in control of what's going on when it comes to terms like this. In the split of a second, it could cause you to be out of your emotions, it could be out of your feelings, it could cause you to be out just in life, period. What does it do? It brings down your moral, it brings down your character, it brings down everything in you that's supposed to really burst up to bring you up.
So what I feel like this song does is it kind of taints the image that women, you don't have to tell everybody you have a WAP. You don't have to tell everybody that you're a certified freak 7 days a week, and
that's a lot. Somebody
will still love you and appreciate you for who you are. You don't have to have that information on the forefront.
A lot of people are going to jump on this video, jump on that perspective and be like, well, I can say that and I'm still wifey material. If you can do that, cool.
I feel like I could sing along to this and play along to it, but I'm definitely going to be mindful of who I'm around. And this is not something like I would have on my playlist. I like good music, y'all. I like good music that makes me feel good, and you know,
and this does for a lot of people though.
It makes me feel like
amped. That's all. It just makes you feel.
Yeah, it makes me feel like a, you know.
Yeah, it makes me feel amped too. Like, you got that?
Baby, don't tell the world.
But you see how that even inappropriate stuff like that slipped out. You get what I'm saying? But even though we joking, it is what it is. But that's what happens. It becomes part of your nature. It becomes part of your attitude. Don't allow the music that you hear, the images that is portrayed in these music videos, to dictate how you are and what you could be. If you want to listen to songs, you like hip hop, you like rap, okay, cool. But just know what you up against. Yeah, God's not pleased.
A lot of y'all are like, oh, so what? God is like, we can't do anything. Everything's a sin. And if you're depressed and you listen to sad music and you feel sadder, why do you think that is? When you're happy and you listen to songs like "Because I'm Happy, Clap Along," and you feel happier, why do you think that is? When you listen to stuff like this, how do you feel?
How do you feel? For everybody that has heard the song, drop in the comments when you heard the song. How did it make you feel? Whether male or female, how did it make you feel? What did it make you think about? You know, and then what that does, that allows you to examine how you act. Does this affect how I act? Does this affect how I look on things? Ask yourself, why do you like this song? You may say, because I like WAP. Hold on, listen. Does this affect how you treat women? Does this affect your outlook on women? Females, you need to ask, does this affect how I act? Does this affect my moral? Does this affect my character? Does this affect how I present myself to males? Get rid of the whole, however I present myself shouldn't matter. The man should respect me because I am a woman, because I'm a lady. In your reality, that makes sense and it sounds beautiful and perfect, but in the real world, it doesn't work like that. Don't sit here and say, no, judge, you can't, who God can judge, only God can judge me.
He is judging you, sis. God loves y'all regardless. God loves Cardi B, he loves Megan Thee Stallion, he loves me, he loves him, he loves you, and you.
God loves us because we're human and we're his creation.
But
big butt, no pun intended. Go ahead, babe.
That doesn't mean that we should just be like advertising lust and partaking in stuff that he does not love.
Right.
Because he loves us, but not what we do and what we partake in. If that makes sense. So no matter what you do, he loves you, but he just doesn't love what you do.
He doesn't love how they infecting the culture.
Polluting.
People think this is culture. This is not culture. It has a good beat. The flow of the song, yes, is entertaining and is very catchy. But make sure you just catch yourself before you end up entertaining things that you don't want to entertain.
Be careful what you hear, be careful what you see, be careful what you say.
A lot of people are saying, oh, it's not their job to be role models for your kid, it's your job to protect them. Right, if I have a kid, daughter, son, doesn't matter. My perspective is to protect and filter out as much as I can for my child. So yes, I would be upset that people made a song like this, whether it was male or female. I would be upset because now I have to protect my child from it. It's not even the fact that people are hating on them. It's the fact that this is just adding to the long list of things that's going on in this crazy world that now I have to try to taint or protect my child from. I'd rather my child choose innocence rather than to fall into temptation or any type of problem out of being innocent. Make sure that your children are aware, because stuff like this can get in the hands of young people and it does alter and affect their way of thinking. As my wife was saying in the beginning of the video, certain things that she has heard, certain things, and even for me, certain things that I heard, seen, that affected the way I view certain things to a certain degree.
I used to think that you had to, in order for a boy to like you, stay with you, love you, you would have to have sex with him. I used to think that. And
nobody judged, because nobody said, "Oh, that's dumb. Who thinks that?" That was the thought process of a lot of females.
Because of the culture, because of songs like this. Like, if a young girl's hearing this, they see everybody likes Meg Thee Stallion. Everybody's like, "Ooh, Meg Thee Stallion," you know, Cardi B. Like, they see that they like that, so then they try to be what people like. Even though they're singing about this, they might not really be living like this, and they singing about it and separating themselves, separating their actual lives from what they're singing about. But people who hear it will embrace it and become the song and become a whole in the house.
In a couple of houses too. That's not what we want for our community. That's not what we want for our people. That's not what we should want for ourselves. You should be trying to cut that out as much as possible.
You have to be able to identify the problems and what's wrong with the song too. Like, you can't just be listening to it and be oblivious. Like, and I don't want people to think, "Oh, y'all thinking too deep. It's not that serious. It's just a song." Like, everything is deep.
It ain't deep until you have a daughter and somebody else is deep in.
And you have to look at everything for more than what it is, because everything is more than what it is. It's just a song for people, but for the people who are around you listening to the song that you think is just a song, they're getting affected by it. Cardi B made a review and she said that the only people who have something to say about this song are fake religious people and conservative people. And
what's conservative people? What people that's like what?
They don't dress like, you know, people who just.
Well, I'm not
like
fake religious. I don't think you're fake religious. I'm not really that conservative. I'm actually a loose goose at times. But I do believe in righteousness. I do identify as a Christian. I do believe the Bible.
We do love Jesus.
I do, right. I believe that we all have something inside of us that lets us know when something is wrong, or we shouldn't be doing it, or we shouldn't be entertaining certain things.
I know somebody somewhere is like, "Oh, men do it all the time. Men make songs like this all the time."
That don't justify anything. I'd rather listen to R&B than hip-hop, because, you know, it's talking about love, it's talking about feelings, and if it does talk about sexual intercourse, it's talk about it in a manner.
A love.
Yeah.
This right here is a baby job, baby making love song, nothing but your heels on. Okay, you gotta hit the camera.
But stuff like that, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Not some describing the actual organs of a man or a female and
with a hook in it, hope it lean over.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. But you got females that talk about this type of stuff, but it's in a manner where it's respectable. Yeah, some things you could talk about and it'd be respectful. Ooh, I'm tired.
Wait till I put this WAP on you. You gonna be exhausted. This music is not music for your soul. You physically need to eat, and then you spiritually need to eat. Females who say stuff like what I just said and stuff like that, other females would be like calling them a pick-me. I'm a pick-me because I'm not, because I have.
You would pick me because you want to tell the world what you got, and you hope somebody picks you for that.
Be a whole in peace, but don't pollute anybody else, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, negative influence. That's what it is.